What's going on, everybody? It is your boy aka Man12 here, coming to you with another commentary for you guys today. This is just basically a little bit of an analysis video that I wanted to do today. I kind of had an idea. I figured if I can come up with at least 4 episodes, I'll do a series on a how-to series, because this was a highly requested type of gameplay that I know I did multiple times, but it was requested by a couple of my subscribers, and I figured I'd do another video on how to MOAB. So basically, guys, before I get into the gameplay again, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I literally have class in 2 hours from now. So what I'm gonna do is, because I know class is gonna be starting, and I know I'm gonna be not available as much as I want to be. So I'm gonna be doing a bunch of videos, like managing combat as well, getting videos up there on the network, as well as putting videos up on my channel as fast as I can. So that's gonna be one thing that I'll do for my channel. Probably most of my videos will most likely be on schedule uploader. Like, for example, today I'll probably get like 3 or 4 videos done and put them all on schedule for the entire week, because pretty much I'm not going to be doing anything this entire week except for, you know, getting school and all this stuff. So basically, guys, I want to get right into this gameplay. The gameplay is not done by me. I did get a MOAB in this game, but I'm not showing my perspective. This was a double MOAB done by my boy Julius. And I do apologize for the quality. The quality is not as good as I would normally expect from my channel. But the reason why the quality is like this is because, one, it's not recorded directly from my PVR. It was recorded from my PVR, but this was taken from my live stream. So for some reason, Twitch always downgrades the quality from when I'm exporting it to Vegas. But I want to get right into the gameplay, guys. First thing you notice, he takes a few dangerous routes, and you see me right there. I think I was on a streak as well. You notice right here, he takes a few different routes that normally I wouldn't recommend if you're going by yourself, but he goes up on this hill. He sees a few dots, and that's one thing you want to look at, guys. You always want to look at the radar. You see that was a dangerous spot right there. If that guy had Dead Man's Hand or he ran down with FMG9s, that can be quite dangerous. But at the same time, it's all about gun skill, guys. He has very good accuracy, very good gun skill, so he knows what he's doing. Now, if you notice here, he sees a few red dots right on the left side. I believe I run down there and try to take him out. I'm not sure if I actually survived or not, but he sees a few dots, and you always, guys, every time you turn the corner, you want to aim down sights. Don't run around the corner with like your head cut off or something like that. And you see I'm head glitching right there because I know they're back there. I think there's... Oh, no, never mind. I don't think they were back there. But first things first, guys, another thing. One thing about turning the corner is that you always want to be ready. Whether you hear footsteps around the corner or not, you always want to be ready that there's a guy right there. So another thing right here is that he runs up on this hill again. Now none of us in this game knew where people were spawning, because they had triple capped. We didn't expect that. Voice crack right there, fail. But he thinks that they're on C. I'm not sure where they were exactly in this game. I'm pretty sure they might have been on the B flag. But you notice he runs up. He's not running in the middle at all. That's one thing that you always want to do in this game. He gets a nice little kill with long shot, thanks to Marksman right there. Very good perk. I strongly recommend you guys use it. Or just wait till you get specialist bonus and you can have it all in there. But he's sitting up on this balcony right now. You know, it's a very good head glitching spot, but I don't recommend you stay there because sometimes you can get picked off, and I've died 2 away, 1 away, 3 away from that one spot just because people coming back for the revenge kills. But that was my own mistake. And you notice he's always on the move. He's always on the move. He's always on the move. You notice that he's always strafing. He never wants to sit in one spot. That's just his style of gameplay. And this is actually a dangerous route right here, because sometimes they can be sitting in that building on the left of where he is right now, the middle building of the map. A lot of people like to camp in that building, so that's one pretty dangerous spot. Catches a guy, and even if you don't kill the guy, it's good that you get the assist, because, you know, hardline pro is just amazing, guys. You know, the 2 assists counts as a kill, so it's just amazing. And oh, another thing I forgot to mention before the gameplay started was that I will be getting a new graphics card probably this afternoon once my classes are over. It's a $400 graphics card. I believe it's the 66 Ti or the 670. I'm not sure which one it was, but I put the link in the description of what I'm getting. It comes with Borderland for PC. I'm not quite familiar with the game Borderland. I've seen it before, but I haven't played it. So I might look up some gameplay to see what the game is like, just so I can get an idea of what I'm going to be playing here. I will record some gameplay if you guys request it. Just let me know if you want to see some Borderlands 2. I'm completely noob at that game. I've never played it before in my life. So anyone in the comments, let me know what Borderlands 2 or Borderlands 1 is like. The second one hasn't even come out yet. So back to the gameplay. You notice he runs back to A flag because you notice none of his teammates are at the A flag. So that's one smart thing. Always remember, no matter what, if your teammates are right behind you, the enemy is going to be most likely diagonal to where you're facing. So in this case, some of his teammates started to push up to they're starting to spawn on the A flag, so now he knows he's safe to run out there without a problem, which is why he runs back down these stairs. He's headed back to C flag because he knows exactly where they're spawning. He has a feeling that they're spawning on C, but some of them started to spawn on B flag, so that was a pretty unexpected move that happened right there. So he noticed one dot right there. He ran upstairs, he thought it was upstairs, but apparently he was downstairs instead. And one thing, guys, I usually recommend using the ACR, but like I said, it's really all about personal preference in regards to what gun you want to use, what type of attachments you want to use. I prefer silencer extended mags because ground war, you can run into those big groups of guys sometimes, and I think it was right here. No, it wasn't right here. But yeah, like I said, it's really all about personal preference. You can't really expect, oh, right here was a risky move. That's what I'm saying. That middle area can get dangerous sometimes. You can have some random people sitting in a corner in that building right there, so it can get risky. I usually don't recommend going in there, but right there, I think this is where I died, like one off a MOAB right here. I think Julius sort of forgot there was somebody else up there, and I got killed. Yeah, right here is when I got killed. He got killed, and then he forgot to tell me somebody was there, and then I got panic knifed. One off the MOAB, I believe, but I did pull off a MOAB at the end. I got it like the last second right before the game ended. But right here, he calls in the MOAB. I usually don't recommend calling in the MOAB because, one, it messes up all the sound, and plus two, the screen gets all red, and it's hard to see people sometimes. It's hard to see all those targets, whether they're long range or short range. And that's why usually I recommend marksman for that type of situation. But he calls in the MOAB. He doesn't really, I don't think he uses a headset. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure if he uses a headset. I might ask him on that one. But he's a very good player, guys. Notice all the red dots. This was a dangerous situation right here. You always want to be sitting behind these stairs because that is a spawn point behind that little gate, guys. If you notice, if you watch some of my older gameplays, I'm always behind that little cement block wall thingy. And right here, this is pretty dangerous as well. Running down the middle street like that because sometimes the spawns can get pretty random. You notice he's still checking that area because he's not sure if they're back there. He's playing it real safe, guys. He's pre-firing. I usually don't pre-fire as much, but I only do it if I know that there's somebody over there. In this case, he did know somebody was over there, so that was a very good tactic done by Julius. And another thing right here, he runs down this middle area, and some of these routes, guys, like I said, I do not recommend taking these routes if you're not with a full party. But in this case, the party knew what they were doing, he knew what he was doing, and the party had pretty much the map on lockdown. So this is why he took some of these strange routes. Normally, in most cases, if you're running solo or you only have a few people in your party, you always want to stick to the outside, the outskirts of the map. If you notice, this entire gameplay, he has not run to the B flag, not once. Not once, this entire gameplay. So that is one thing that doesn't surprise me very much, but a lot of players do that. Like they said, most of these tips, guys, you know, you've heard commentators, Green Goblin, Jay Nasty, they all said it before. Stay to the outskirts, always aim down sights around the corners. And you notice I'm going freaking balls deep, dude. I'm trying to rush to get this MOAB as fast as I can. I think I got it in like 2 minutes or something like that, I'm not sure. But this was a 5-man MOAB gameplay. I believe Russian for the win got a double MOAB. Julius, which you're watching right now, got a double MOAB. And I got one MOAB as well. But he doesn't use his scorpions at all in this game. I think got like 1 kill with them maybe. Not sure. And you notice that is a spawn point right there, guys. If your teammates aren't over there, they're most likely 99% of the time going to spawn in that back area if none of your teammates are back there. So you always got to watch out. He always runs portable radar, and you see, oof, almost gets taken out right there because people tend to sit in their spawn a lot. So right here, I'm freaking rushing balls deep trying to get this MOAB. And Russian calls in his MOAB right here. And for those who don't know already, when you call in your MOAB, it messes up the sound for like 30 seconds. Sound gets all dull, so if you have a headset, it's hard to hear footsteps sometimes. But the sound goes back to normal after a while. And Russian calls in his second MOAB. I will be doing another how-to series or analysis gameplay with Russian's gameplay, because Russian, he has a 4.97 KD, I believe. He's extremely talented player, guys. This guy's gameplay is just fabulous, which I'm pretty sure a few of you might have seen him in my live streams, but this guy, he pulls off 60+ kills pretty much every game. He's just an amazing player. But other than that, guys, right here we triple cap. I'm still rushing balls to eat, trying to get my MOAB. I noticed that they are. They're on the A flag right now. He pulls it back a little bit because he knows that he can't win that gunfight. So he decides to head glitch figure right here. He calls my help, so I told him I'd help him out and get by the stairs real quick, because you notice if you look on the map, I think it's an advanced UAV up, but pretty much the entire team is back there. So you notice he's using the same tactic that he did last time. I told him I'd take the left, you take the right. So he takes the right, decides to go to the left a little bit because I told him I was in trouble, was taking some damage a lot. He's getting flashed to death, picks up the double MOAB, calls it in. Amazing double MOAB done by Julius, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. He dies instantly right there. I told him I'll take over, try to get the MOAB as fast as I can. And fortunately I did. I called it in like right after him, I believe. Did I call it in right after? I'm not sure. Oh no, I got it like later. Yeah, I think I got it like later. But right here we double cap. I believe the team is still spawning on A because most of his teammates are back in the C flag. So yeah, they were still spawning on the A flag. So right here, he already knows that he's not going to get a triple, so he just decides to run out. Once you get the double or you get the triple and you know that there's not enough time left, just run around, do whatever. But if there's any tactics that I missed, I know I might have missed a few. There's so many out there. I know I missed a few, so point it out in the comments. Let me know if I missed anything. My MOAB is going to be coming here in a sec. I'm not sure what gameplay I'm going to be analyzing yet. Is that my MOAB? Yes, that's my MOAB. But yeah, I'm not sure what gameplay I'll be I can't get that word right. Analyzing next. So let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, subscribe. This is Julius's gameplay. His final score in the game was I can't read it. I have to wait till the end. But we also barely won this game. We called in all our MOABs, which helped, protect the flags as well. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. This was Julius, Troopanoid Julius. I did upload his gameplay a while ago on my channel. I think it was one of my second videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Let me know who you want to see in the clan next. I'll put a list of all the clan members in the description. I will be doing everybody. Final score is 58-4. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.